All right, I'm trying to make the training live, which are the things I forgot to do. All right, so going back to that, I'm on this screen. So on the AT account that I've logged into, so these are the forms that have been created earlier before. If you look at it, I'm clicking the first one. Next, the NAMS demo presentation, yeah, to company forum attendance. Yeah, so this one was one of the attendance that I made before. Email address is made compulsory, then other information like this that are there. Yeah. So if you want to start to create, actually these ones that are here, if you know that, okay, it's attendance you want to create, and you need the same information on this attendance, what you just need to do is to, okay, when I open it before, let me come there again. So as I open it here before, you can actually use this template to do another one. Okay, no. So if you click these three dots here, you can see make a copy. If I say make a copy now, so this template that I have, it will just give me another version that I can rename. Let me do it. So it's asking me for the name to create a copy of it. So I can name it as another name for another event, but it will still be the same content that is in that form. So that's one of the ways to use the template. Then if you want to start from scratch, there are some even predefined templates like contact information, like RSVP, rice and stew, very plenty, and party invite, t-shirts. Yeah. Then if you want to have a blank form, let's start with a blank form. I click a blank form. So it gives me this. Let me title it ICT awareness and so on training attendance. Now, with this, I can put a date. It's today's date, say November 13, 2020. Yeah, good description to get the contact, attendance of participation in the training. Yeah, so your description may be more than that. Maybe if you are carrying out a survey or something, you can put the details of the survey on it and everything. It can take more lines, you can press enter, continue typing and all sorts like that. So it can take as many as lines as possible that you want to do. Now, each section has title also. Okay, this one is asking me, because what happened here is that a site is requiring the password. So before it can pull out the password, it's asking me to log in with the master password that I talked to you about earlier. Oh. All right. So each section, this one's a section. This is the title section. This other sections, you can name it anything. Let's see, email. Okay, let's say phone number or name, full name. Then you can select here which type of text box or input you want there. short answer, meaning that name cannot be more than maybe 32 characters. Then, so that's short. Then if you want long, you can say a paragraph, meaning that you want a long text. You want people to type very plenty things or copy and paste something inside it. So you can use paragraph. Then multiple choice, that's radio buttons to take options, then checkbox, drop down, and also. So I'll show you some of the ones that I've done before that actually reflect all these kind of input methods. Yeah, so this one is just named short, and I want it to be required. Required means that somebody must fill it before you can leave that page. So if you make it required, good. Then as it is like this, I can say copy. I can say new, clicking new here, or I can say copy. If I say copy, meaning that whatever I have up there, copy it for me. Then you can change it. Phone number. Then phone number 2, short answer is perfect for it. Then here, what can we say? Male or female, gender. Gender here. You can see that when I type gender, it has changed it to multiple choice for me. So you can use multiple choice automatically or use a drop down. So if I use multiple choice, I said male or female. You can see it has even given me up here as when I didn't, okay, when I was on male, oh, that's removed it, male or female. Yeah. So if there's another option, hermaphrodite, you can actually include it and also like that. So it's required also. Next, what again? Can we say? What's your ICT skill level? Yes, this one now. So I want a radio or linear. Let me use a linear and say 1 to 5. So you can rate yourself from 1 to 5. Let's say the first one is highly okay. I say professional. Professional. 5. Amateur. How do I get that? Okay, amateur. Yeah, so I have that. Okay, so if you want to preview what you have done, you just click this eye and it takes you to what you have done. So these are how the forms look like. You can see your professional level, you can see. So from first, that's professional level, then amateur level is this, then male or female, then the other ones that you pick. I go back to the form. You can see that it's showing untitled form here. Though on the up here, you can see that it shows ICT awareness hands-on training attendance because it takes the title of this one. But I didn't actually title the form. What this one means is that if we go back to all the forms, it will show it as untitled. Can you see untitled form? So from here also you can rename it and say ICT awareness attendance. Yeah, so it put the name here. So I click on it to go back to the form. You can see the form here, it doesn't have anything at the top and all sorts like that. So I want to put something at the top. So here, you can see the theme options. I want to insert a picture at the top. The picture you insert here, it has to follow an aspect ratio. You can see the ones here. You can pick from online, whatever you think that suits what you are projecting. Let me see if I say, okay, let me take this robot. I say insert. Yeah, so it inserts it and automatically I could see it on my phone. You can see. Yeah, so if you design a banner, I want to put it at the top, the banner could be at the top here. That's how to insert it. And if you want to upload, you can click. Once you click to upload, these are the options you have here, the defined templates, but you can also upload your own. You just click, go to your computer, wherever you save it, and put it there. Then, if you need a photo, maybe photo you have before, this one, the photo has been on the this uploaded here before. That's the reason why you could see it here. So, and on like that. If you want to change, you can see the background I have here. If I want to change it, I can change, okay, how the text appears. Yeah, you can see that it's changing the background for me. Then you can see, yeah. Then the text, the font, how you want it to be. I think they have only 4 options. You can say playful, decorative, formal, and basic. Yeah. So that's about the theme option. Yeah, then I've talked about this preview. Then you have um, the options. Now, on the general option, you can see collect email. So you can see that I didn't put email on the options I have because I want to make it compulsory. I want to make it to insert it by itself. So I say this one, collect email address, then response received. Response received means that when the person fill the form finish, you can say that, do you want a copy of the form? So this is where to set it. If the respondent requests for it. So this one will give you option to say that do you want or not. This one will say always. That means that it should just send you the form always. But if respondent requests, meaning that you have to say that, okay, I want it. Then limit to 1 response, meaning that respondents will be required to sign in to Google. In this one of the things that it's the respondent has to have a Google account before you can respond to it, and 2, you can't respond 2 times. So just only once you fill. So it will use the Google account to ensure that you have a Google account and it's just only once you can respond. So this is one of the security you can place on if you are using it to conduct voting, meaning that one person cannot register 2 times. It means that you have the email address of everybody that want to participate in that voting. So, and once somebody votes once, you can't vote again. Yeah, so that's one of the aspect that one is required. Then edit after submitting. Now, when you submit a response, you can give the respondent the option of editing it. Maybe you spell your email address wrongly or phone number wrongly, you can go back there and edit it. Then see the summary chart and text response. So this one will show how many people have responded and also like that at the end. So I'm picking them so that at the end when we test run, we can see what those ones do. Okay, I only worked on general. So I go to presentation, show progress bar. Progress bar will show you the levels that you have passed as you are progressing in the survey. If it's a multiple page survey and also like that. So it shows you the progress. I'm picking it. Shuffle questions. So this one is good for exams. You can use it for exams also, like the promotion exam that we did. It was actually late that time. I would have Who suggested that it should be done online. You can use it. So when you put shuffle questions, meaning that the questions, though the same number of questions, but your number 1 could be number 10 for another person. Your number 15 could be number 3 for another person. So that's what that one does. So in this kind of attendance we're talking about, it's not required. So we don't need that one here. Then show link to submit another response. So meaning that after you have submitted, finish, it can show you link to submit another response again. This one could be used when they are voting, maybe like for BB Niger or reality shows. Is the number of votes that we make somebody to be taken or to win. So you can actually vote multiple times and also. So that's what this one implies. Then confirmation message. This message will be displayed after you have registered. Let me just put something. Thank you for participating in today's ICT awareness training. Hoping to see you in the next editions. Okay, then I sign it. It's always good when you write something to put your name, AOS. Hope you understand AOS, Alabelushegun Sunday. Yeah, so that's it. Then before I save, I go to quizzes. Now, under the quizzes, make this a quiz. So you can make it a quiz. Assign point values to questions and allow auto grading. So if it is a quiz that you are doing, it could be an exam also. So when you are doing it, you can assign mark to each of the questions. That, okay, immediately after each submission, release the grade. Later, after manual review, so meaning that this one gives you, like if you are doing an online certification exam, once you finish, you see your result immediately. This one, okay, maybe the examiners need to review and all sorts before they release the answer. Yeah, so that's the option. Then missed questions, what do you do? Identify which questions are answered incorrectly. Yeah, so that one gives you the option when it's displaying the result and also correct answers, then point values, yeah, and all sorts like that. So if you select to be a quiz, so that one is there also. So it will give you the option at the front end to assign value to each of them. So with that, so it's done. So in this sense now, okay, under here, also you can see, you can make a copy. I've talked about this one before. Undo, just normal undo. You can do with a Ctrl-Z also. Then move to trash, meaning that you want to delete it and move to trash. Then get pre-filled link, meaning that you want to get a link that you can share with people. Yeah. Then print, you want to print the form, then add collaborators. This one means that you have an examiner like the committee, promotion committee. If I use, for example, you want other committee members to be collaborators. It will ask you for their email address. So once you input, it has to be a Google account. So once they input it, they will be able to review the questions together. So then script editor, meaning that maybe you want to write some codes and add to it. Add-ons, you want to take some predefined plugins and add. Then preference, yeah, maybe about the form, you want to set some values, collect email address. Okay, I think I put that one before. Okay, it is there already anyway. Then make questions required. Yeah, so it means that you want to make all the questions required. Yeah, so You can see that it has inserted the email here now, which I didn't add. So it makes it required. Yeah. Another thing that, okay, let me go to the end and say I want to add this one, import questions. You can actually import questions. Yeah, if you have the ones that, okay, from another, okay, like this one now, I'm using Naiti account. If I have some questions in another account and I want to import it here, it's also possible. Yeah, or I have a link of a question that I want to import. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Then, okay, this text, you can add text, the title, then picture, you can add images. Let me see at a point, let's see if we can add, okay, photos. Okay, let me just add this and see where it's added. Can you see? It put it somewhere around here where I just work here. So if you have maybe a diagram in an exam that you want people to study and answer questions about it, you can actually put a diagram here like this. And the next question we talk about it. Then video also, you can insert video. Then you can have a divider. Divider means that you can have another section. So that the first 5 questions that I ask, there will be one section, then there will be another section. So in that one is useful when you are having multiple pages. So the first page, then when you finish the first page, you click next, then it goes to the next page and also like that. It's not relevant to us, but that's how to do it. Then after all, you do send. So when you send, you can send to email. You can list email of people here that you want to send it to. Let's say I want to send it to Naiti staff. I just say Naiti staff at naiti.gov.ng. Then if you want to create a link, you create a Google link for you, Google document. Then you can create a short link that make this link short. So this link now, as we have it, if I copy it and send it to all of you here now, okay, let me share it in the chat room, so you can quickly fill it so that we can see the result. Where's chat? Okay. Okay, I've shared it in the chat room now. So if you click it, you can fill the information so that when we come here, we come to responses, so we can see the responses from here. So I'm on send now. So I've created a short link. It's the same link. Once you copy and send to people, it goes. Then this one, embedded link, meaning that this one, okay, let me show you an example of where this one is applicable. Oh, okay, that site is not available now. Okay, there's a site, it's the MCS Abuja platform. I think it's not available now. Let me try. Okay, it's not. So in that one, you can copy it and go to your back end of your website. On a page, you create a page on your website and you now copy this and paste it there. So what that one will mean is that people will go to that page on your website. So it means that you don't need to share the Google link with people. You just share the link of your website. So that one drive traffic to your website. Yeah, so that's how to embed on that. So that's how to, then you can define how big you want it to be, the width, then the length, the height of it. Then you can share form via Facebook and Twitter also on your handles so that people can take it from there. So after all those, then you send. Okay, you send, that will give you all these ones. You can either send by email or create link or do an embedded and copy it. and paste where you want to do. So you can see now that it's real time. Somebody has filled the form. So you can see one person has responded. If another person responds, you will see it. So you can actually see who has responded, the information about the person. You can see even under the gender, it even give me the pie chart of it. The only person that I've registered is a female. So it gives me that you can see your skill level, say 3. So if others fill 2, we can have like that. Then here, that's the summary. Then you have the question by question. We have 4 questions there. So that's the reason why. So you can see who has failed. It's just only her that has failed. That's the reason why we have that. Then you can see question by question how people respond to it. Okay, let me fill also so that at least we have 2 then. Let's allow it. That's phone number. Okay, email. Then my proficiency this, and then this is where I said you should send a copy. If I say send me a copy to the email that is there, it will send a copy after submitting to it. Then you can see page 1 of 1. So you can see what it displays. This is what I set to display at the end. Then see previous responses, then edit response. So if I want to edit my response, I can do, then submit another response. Yeah, all those ones that we have set before. So I come back to the form. You can see we have 2 responses now. If you go to summary, you can see as listed 2 email. Our responses, then we have 50-50, male and female, ICT, skill level, this. Yeah. So that's how you get your things. So if you want to individual too, you can say, okay, it's for one particular person I need. So it will give you the responses of that particular person. If it is by question, you see like the 2 of us, you can see our responses based on the question 4, based on the question 3, based on the question 2 and question 1. Yeah, so from here, you can actually export it. You can say that, okay, download responses in CVS. CVS is an Excel contact form. When you download it, you can open it with an Excel so that you can actually use it for whatever you want to do. Then you can print all the responses, can delete responses, then get notification for new responses. So this one, when you get notification for new responses, so anytime that anybody responds, you get an email as the person that did it, then select response destinations. Yeah, so select response destination, create a new spreadsheet, meaning that you create a new spreadsheet when you have a response or select an existing one that you have on the platform before. Yeah, so that's about Google Forms. Unless if anybody has questions, I can take now before we go to SurveyMonkey. Okay, another thing again is this. You can see accepting responses. Yeah. So if I've finished the survey, I can close it. That I'm not accepting responses anymore. So nobody will be able to use the link again. So this one, you can set it like if you are voting, that okay, this is the time from 12 a.m. yesterday to 12 a.m. To 12 p.m. today. Once it is 12 p.m., I close it. Nobody can respond again. So can now bring the results out. So that's it. Let me give opportunity for questions if there's any question while I'm navigating through the SurveyMonkey. Now, Google Forms is limited in what it can actually do, unlike SurveyMonkey, because Google Forms will not give you the analysis of the results and all sorts like that. So it's not all that good for the elections, but SurveyMonkey is good, is comprehensive enough to do that. Comprehensive enough to do that. So if there are no questions, I'm moving on to SurveyMonkey. I'm on surveymonkey.com. I'm logging in. Okay, close this. Okay, I have an account already. So I log into my account. Remember me, you can do it on your system alone. Then the password also that I said that you can actually save, let it be on the system that is particular to you, not to every other person, because other people can see what you are showing. So I'm logging in. Oh, I've logged in quite a long time. We would like to confirm that this is the right email for you. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So I'm here. This my dashboard. Oh, okay. So let me. Okay, on the Google form. Let me show you a form that I've done before also that could come in. Oh, sorry. So that you see how all those functionalities are used in such a form. Let's see, giving this. Okay, so it has given me my account now. So let me just show you some of the forms that I've done before. Anyway, this one is, I'm using it because it has many functionalities that I want to talk about. You can see it's open docs for me, but here too, once you have a Gmail account, it can give you all those on docs, sheets, that's spreadsheets, slides, that's presentations, forms, and also Google Drive also. So in this form, okay, let me use this. I created a form for the PTA of my children's school. Okay, this one, I did it. I just did it in PowerPoint and I imported it here. So let me run it and see how it works. So the information here, you can see email required. Then, okay, like this one is short text, email. Yeah, then parenting category, you could pick father, mother, guardian, teacher, guardian male or female. Yeah, yeah, you can see that guardian can be guardian, but we still want to, at a point, we want to know maybe it's female or male that is the guardian. Then your phone number, then category, choose a category. Are you a personnel or non-personnel or teacher? Then contact address, then this is linear. I've used that one in the example that I used. There's number of pupils you have in the school, can select. Then choose the classes that your children or child belongs to. Now, in this one, you can see you have pre-nursery, nursery to primary 6. Then you can have A, B, C, D. If you have primary 1A, primary 1B, and so like that. So you can actually pick. My child, we have 4 children. It's limited. So it's actually, you can't have more than 4. At least you can't in the school. That's this one I expect. But you can actually increase it if you want to have up to E or even Z. So that one will be your formation stage. Then you can pick, and also like that. Then you can clear selection. Then, okay, which other thing? Okay, I think those are the functionalities that. So this is an example of where all those functionalities are used. Okay. Okay, so my survey monkey. Yeah, so just similarly, as you can create forms there, you can, I'm starting a survey, create a survey. So you want to start from scratch, just like we started there. Do you want to copy a past survey? Do you want to purchase a panel? They are predefined panels that have been created. You can purchase it. Then you can import questions. You can start from a template, build it for me. So these ones are automated using the AI technology to do that. Then these are the ones that I've actually done in the past. There was a time that we did a survey for resumption time for NAITI that time. I think it wasn't completed here. I eventually used the NAITI accounts to do it that time. But the one here that I use, I told you about using one for an election. My old school association, City Academy, you can see 10 questions and we have 51 responses. Now, in that, we actually use it to conduct an election, a free and fair election. You can see the description, then the name, phone number, email address of the person. Yeah, then for the chairman position, we have 2 people, 2 candidates. For the vice chairman, 3 candidates. For the vice chairman, okay, vice chairman Lagos, Ibadan, diaspora, then also like that. Every question is 10, really. So after the survey, we got the results of the election. This is the summary at the top here. And we have for the chairman, you can see 51 people voted, 37 goes for Godwin Ochuko, 27% voted for Jola Oyetosin, and this is the okay, this is the graphical presentation of the chairman. This is the analysis, the scores. This is for the vice chairman. This is the analysis here. So it is there for everybody to see. Somebody cannot say that, oh, I voted, it didn't cast my vote, and all sorts like that. And if you want the comprehensive report of those that actually voted, you can actually generate it also. So that's about the example that I did before. So if you want to start, let's start, say we want to start from scratch, or we want to adapt a template or a previous work. I can say this one, I want to adapt it. Then let's start from scratch. So I'm starting from scratch. If you want to place logo, this one you can see it's showing, is this yellow color or gold or amber? It means that my account is not a paid account. So I can't insert logo unless I subscribe. So that's what it means. Then here I can put my survey. I see it see. Awareness. Training. Okay. You can say, do you want it left aligned or you want it to be centered at the middle? Which category of the survey do you want to do? Let's select customer feedback. Okay, quiz, cost evaluation. Okay, let's say customer feedback. Okay, I save. So this is the title. You can title page title, just like in the other form too that we put its description. You can say page title, customer, okay, participant, feedback. Responses from participants. Right. Right. I save. So you can see, let's put them there. Then my question one, how did you hear or how did you know about the training? Yeah, how did you know about the training? You can see it's generating for me. So in this one now, how did you? So it has quickly given me a checkbox. Checkbox means that you can see that it's using AI to quickly search what is appropriate to give me. That this checkbox you can say, okay, I hear in the news, it's a social media and it's through email and all sorts like that. Email, social media, social media. What again? Word of mouth. Word of mouth. If there's any other you can do, then you can add other. Maybe you want the people to give option of how did they hear about it. Then, okay, the comment will be here. Then single line, you can say single line text. That's of like 50 character. You can say paragraph, you can say 3 lines. So anyone that you want, you can select it there. Don't validate this answer. Yeah, meaning that you should not check to say that, okay, you should use a particular restraint or constraint for that question. Like if it is date, you must specify it in this format. Next question, okay. I saved that one. I said next question, you can say, okay, will you like to participate in future editions? Multiple choice also. So in this sense, we can use, okay, you can see, the first one is gave me checkbox. This one is giving me multiple choice. Multiple choice means that you can only select A or B, yes or no. So here now I can say add, yes or no. You can see that I didn't need to type it by myself. And the strength, or you can select agree or disagree, satisfied, not satisfied, likely, unlikely. So you can select anyone that is appropriate for you to put there. Next question. What again can I think of? Okay, any advice on future editions. Okay, so you can see single text box. So it has gotten that one for me. Oh, advice, my advice wrong here. Okay, so I can say, okay, no, I don't want a single text, but I want the person to explain. So I can say multiple. So multiple, okay, meaning that somebody can on future, don't correct my English, on future editions. Okay, so this it give you multiple lines, so meaning that the person can actually give multiple. Okay, so let us stop here and say done. Enter a low level. Say first. Okay, let me just center first, second, third. Okay, so that say done. So which button do I want there? Done, previous, next, save. So I have 3 questions, 0 answered. So here, okay, so I can say next. I'm going, you can see that from summary to design. So design now is going to preview and score. Yeah, so here you can preview what you have done. This is how it will come. The first one will be like this. Once you scroll, you see the second one. Then the third one, then the fourth, and down like that. So next, preview again, collect responses. Yeah, so I said next, so it takes me to collect responses. How would you like to collect responses to your survey? Okay, send surveys your way. I want to send it my own way, maybe email. I want to use a link. Then I want to share with people. Then, or you want to target your idea to some respondents. This one may, but let's take the one that I can define by myself. So this one, I could send email. When you send email, it means that it's a particular email that you send to. They must click it from the place. So if it is shared to another person, the person may not be able to get the link. Let's get survey link and get a shareable link. This one
I didn't watch nothing else on another meeting. I didn't forget I was on another meeting. Oh. But we don't even know when her own will feature, Abby.
Who is talking? Okay.
Let me see.
Right. Okay, so you can share it like that. You can target responses. You can post on social media. You can share Messenger embedded, just like in the Kini 2 before. Google Forms. That you can get an embedded something and put on your website, and all sorts like that you can do. So in this case, I want to get a shareable link. So it gives me the link like this. So I may want to customize the link, download the QR code. So you can make it QR code, just send to people, they will scan it, and it will open the survey for them. You can customize it. It's telling me that I have to upgrade before I can customize. So there are some limited functionalities to free account here. So all these ones, I cannot do anything about them because they are paid. So I copy this. Let me share with us also. If we can fill it so that we get answers to work with. So let me go to design again and see if we can set some marks. Now, on this first one, okay, how did you hear about it? Multiple choice. So if you want to options, you can click option or they require an answer to the question, meaning that somebody must pick, you must select an answer. Change the layout for how choices are displayed, random select, randomize, sort, and all sorts like that. So the what you can actually do to each question depends on the type of input that you select. So you'll be able to see what and what you can actually do about that particular text. Um, so it depends on which questions you are talking about. Here we have a radio button. You can see options that are applicable to it. To logic. Okay. Okay, so that's it. I hope we are able to respond. And at least two people respond to it, so that I will see something to work with. Okay, let me respond to it by myself. One, yes. How did you hear it about it? This one, this one. Okay, not social media, word of mouth. Okay, I say okay. It takes me to the next one. Would you like to participate in the future? Yes. Any advice? What on this? Bang, bang, bang. So I finish. Done. So that send me my survey. So with that, I come back to results. Okay. Analyze results. So I'm the only one that have responded. Okay, that's good. So with this, you can see the only answer we have, email and word of mouth. This is the report about it. Would you like to participate in the future editions? Yes. It will give you the percentage of what is responded. Any advice for the future? Yes, good. Then this result also, you can actually save it. Like one of the ways, like if you use it to conduct an election, what I did that time is that I get a shareable link like this. I shared it with the committee members, the electoral committee. So once they have the shareable link, so all of them, they can actually see day by day, every time how people vote. So you can get a shareable link, get this. Okay, save. You can see. So this is how it will be showing it. Once everybody votes like this, you will see it on that page. How people are responding to the voting, how people are responding to the answers, and all sorts like that. And if it is for exam too, the examiners can be somewhere and be looking at how people are responding to the answers in real time. You'll be seeing it. Once you refresh the page, you see the new things and all sorts like that. So it actually makes life easy when you are having attendance, conducting a vote, you are doing an exam, you are doing a survey, a research, and all sorts like that, which you can actually use it for. Also, so that's about the SurveyMonkey also. There are a lot of other forms platforms, like there's Office too. Let me take forms. You can see forms.office.com. Microsoft has forms also. And there are a lot of other third-party forms, but each of them, if you have to look at which one is suitable for the purpose that you want to conduct the poll or the quiz about. So to use which one is applicable to you. Like I said before, if you want to conduct a poll, like an election, SurveyMonkey is suitable. It's something that I've used and I've seen how it works. And if you want to just create a form, attendance, you can use Google Form, you can use Office Form, and also like that. So this is like Google Form also. You can create form, you can create quiz. Quiz in this sense means that you attach value to each response that you get. Let's try new quiz here so that we'll see how it works. Yeah, you name it, add new. What do you want? Multiple choice, text, rating, dates. You can insert other ones that you want to do. So that's how it goes. We can have an account. If you want to use Office Form, you have a Microsoft account like live.com or Hotmail or MSN and so on like that. If you want Google, you have to have a Gmail account. If you are using SurveyMonkey, you can use any email to set it up. Yeah, so that's that about the forms. Let me give opportunity for questions also. If you have any question, you can take now. Questions, please. All right, there are no next week, no, in the next 2 weeks, because it's fortnight, we'll be dealing with a free conference call platform, then meeting management, any other platform we'll be talking about it that day. But our major will be on free conference call. Then you can actually request for more topics. We hope to do this one for 8 weeks, that fortnightly. Then after it, then we can queue some other topics that can be talking about. The recording is live, is on YouTube. You can go back there and watch it again if you need to refer to anything like that. So I must thank you very much for attending the training session. Though it's for your good and also it's for our good, because when we work together, we should learn from ourselves, and two, we should find a way to make everything that we do easier, so that we won't be burdening some people with help me do this every time. So, and I hope that this journey has fulfilled that purpose in the 2 topics that we have addressed. So, if there's any questions later on, you can send. Then I'll be able to respond offline or online to it. Then you can comment on the YouTube to under the video. Then we'll give you a response. So if there are no questions, thank you very much for participating, and hope to see you the next 2 weeks on the next edition.
Thank you, Segun.
All right.
We talked together.